Are you pretty cute? Yeah, you're pretty cute, aren't you? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Jess, and today I am really excited. I'm going to be doing the Truthful Plantuber Tag. Oh no. Okay, good. We're good. I had to find my phone to get the questions off of it. But I am going to be doing the Truthful Plantuber Tag. This was started by Nicole at My Clean Leaves. I'll link her channel down below. And it's just kind of a way to get to know different plant tubers, I guess is what we're calling ourselves, which I think is such a cute name. I've never thought of it before. I've never heard it before. So I like it. But it's kind of just a different way to get to know different plant tubers on YouTube, I guess. And so there's a list of questions here. I'll try to make them brief and kind of go through them. If you are a plant tuber, feel free to do this video too. And Nicole wants to see all of your submissions, so be sure to send her a message on Instagram that you made one as well. But let's start going through them because there's a lot of questions to go over. Have you ever received a plant-related product, tried it, and decided not to review it? So no, not necessarily. I have refused to be sent a few different products. Mainly they didn't have anything to do with my channel, or they weren't plant related products, and I didn't really feel like doing a review on them just to do a review on them if they weren't directly related to my channel. But all of my product reviews that I've done have all been completely % honest, and I wanted to make sure that you guys knew my true opinion on them. The only one that I didn't love though was a grow light, and the only reason I didn't like it was because it was a purple light instead of a white light, and I'm very biased and I like white lights in my house. But otherwise I've loved all the products I've got, and so I guess what I'm trying to say is if I do a review, you know it's going to be honest, but I haven't necessarily gotten a product and then not done a review on it. So the second question is, what's a plant accessory you use but never show on camera? And I can't really think of any, but the only thing I can think of is my sink, because I water a lot of my plants with my sink, or that's my water access point, but I also set a lot of my houseplants just in my sink to let the water soak in before I bring them back and finish dripping, before I bring them back to their spot. So I guess that's a plant accessory. But otherwise, I don't know if I even have plant accessories that I use particularly. I use tweezers a lot and little scissors, like sewing scissors, but you guys have seen those. Plant accessory you'd like to buy but won't because the brand is shady. Now Nicole said Miracle-Gro cactus soil, which I use all the time, and I had no idea that it was I knew it was cheap and might have been shady, but she said that there's a lot of problems with fungus gnats in those soils, which might be why I have a fungus gnat issue currently, but I've also used it for years and have never had that issue, so maybe I just got a bad bag once and now it's spread. Or I just got fungus gnats from a different plant that I bought from a greenhouse. Who knows? But maybe that. But if I would say any plant related products that I won't buy, it's from wish.com. Wish has a lot of planters, pots, seeds, whatever that they're selling that all look super cute and really cheap and are very tempting, but I won't buy them because Wish is super sketchy and I don't know where it's coming from, when it's gonna get here. And never buy seeds off of Wish because they're not gonna be real, okay? That's just a general rule of thumb. If you wanna see my succulent seeds scam video, I'll include that down below as well. But I don't buy from wish.com, even though there's a lot of cute things that would be on there. Maybe it'd be fun to do a video on Wish products. Let me know what you think and just see if it's worth it or not. All right. Do you have any blocked words on your channel? One, I didn't know I could block words. I might after this video. But two, I haven't necessarily had to. If I think about it, like, I'm sure a lot of these videos are going to reiterate the same thing, but everyone, or most people, majority, are pretty nice and don't use tons of profanity in the comments, and so, you know, maybe I'll set up just a few precautionary measures and put a few blocked words in there, but I haven't had to. Do you delete comments? If yes, why? This one's hard, but I have deleted comments. I think I've deleted 3 in the past 3 years, or however long I've been on YouTube. So extremely rare. I put a lot of thought if I'm going to delete them or not, but I think I've deleted 2 because they used a lot of profanity in their comment, and I have a lot of age varieties that watch my channel. Like, I know a few of my youngest sister's friends watch my channel to learn about plants because they like growing succulents, and they're 10 and they don't necessarily need to read the comments that are a bunch of profanity. So I try to keep it cleaner in the comments. So I guess I've blocked them for that reason. And then I love constructive criticism, don't get me wrong. Like, even mean comments are supporting my channel. So if you want to be negative, I mean, you shouldn't be, but go ahead, because YouTube can't tell the difference and you're still supporting my channel. But there has been, I think, one account in particular that was being unreasonably harsh and mean, and just as a personal sanity measure, I deleted their comment because it was a week into it and I kept thinking about it. And usually I just let the comments roll off of me. I mean, say whatever you want, but I knew I wasn't gonna be able to get over it, and just for my own mental health, I just wanted it gone. And it wasn't doing anything productive anyhow, so I've deleted that one. But even then, it took a really long time for me to come to that conclusion to delete it. So then that brings up, have you ever blocked anyone? And quite honestly, I probably should have blocked that person, just because they were obviously trolling and going through each video and leaving rude comments, but I didn't. I just considered it on that one person. So yeah, that's about it though. What is a plant you're fed up with? And I don't know if I necessarily have a plant that I'm over right now, but fungus gnats. They will be the end of me, I am pretty sure. I don't know where they came from, and I am trying everything. I have tried vinegar, dish soap, I bought mosquito bits, I've tried apple cider vinegar, I've recently bought carnivorous plants to try to catch them. Like, you guys, I'm trying so many things, and I think if within the next week it doesn't get better, because I know that it's probably the only solution is going to be changing the soil. I've just been putting it off because it's been really cold and I don't want to have to do that because I have a lot of plants. But maybe we'll just do a really massive repotting live video, question and answer style, and maybe that'll make it fun to change the soil out on every single one of my plants to get rid of these fungus gnats. And hopefully that will solve the issue. But otherwise, the plant that I was struggling with the most, I mean, there's been a lot of plants that have died already, is my Christmas cactus. That one was being kind of a pain in the butt, if we're being honest, and wasn't looking good until 2 weeks ago, and now it looks great and it's putting on blooms, and I don't know what I did differently, but all of a sudden it's happy, so we'll take it. First person to come to mind that you trust the most in the plant community. So there's a lot of questions that talk about different plant YouTubers. So the person that I probably trust the most is hard. I kind of trust a lot of the plant tubers, most of them, all of them, whatever. But probably the person that I gravitate to is Garden Answer. She has great landscaping videos. I know a lot of people are probably gonna say that, but her landscaping is great. And Plantarina, she has an amazing houseplant collection and she's super knowledgeable. Which channel do you gravitate to for the most information on something? Again, those two people are probably the highest on my list. Laura Eubanks, again, I'll include links to all of these people down below, but Laura Eubanks is a succulent landscaper and she is amazing. She's in California, and I just wish I lived in California sometimes so I could meet her and landscape with her and maybe get a landscape done by her. But her succulent pieces are amazing, and so I Go to her for any succulent information, Plantarina for houseplants, and then Garden Answer for landscaping. Those are kind of the best, or my favorite ones, I think. Now, for any advice in general, if there's something specific that you're looking for, just a good rule of thumb is to watch a bunch of different videos and then kind of take the advice from all of those videos smushed together, because everyone lives in very different climates and has very different plants and has a very different style of doing things, and there's never one answer to doing something correctly. So if you want kind of the best overall advice for growing anything or doing anything garden related, I would watch a bunch of different videos and then kind of form something that's good for you, just because your situation is going to be much different than everyone else's. Whose channel do I gravitate to for a good laugh? Harley G. I think she's hilarious. I love watching her videos. They're very entertaining. She has a lot of funny side comments, but I love watching her videos. Someone you'd like to meet in real life that's a plant tuber? Well, any plant tuber I'd love to meet in real life. I'm in South Dakota, if you don't know, so come find me, people. But I would just love to meet any plant tuber, really. Let's have a plant tuber party. Let's do it. But really, I'd love to meet any of them, if we're being honest. Number one plant on my wish list right now. So it was a Monstera, I'm gonna butcher this, Adansonii, or a Swiss cheese philodendron. But I have it. So it's no longer on my wish list, I guess, because I was able to actually find it, which is amazing. But I found it about a week ago. So now I have to find something else to put on my wish list. But I definitely like that. I'm getting really antsy right now. It's 60 degrees in February, which shouldn't happen typically in South Dakota, but it's been making me very antsy to get outside and actually start gardening like vegetables and flowers and different stuff like that. And so kind of right now on my wish list is just to be able to get outside and do some of that stuff. But otherwise, that guy was on my wish list for a really long time and I finally found him. If you could collab with one plant tuber, who would it be? Man, again, let's see. There's so many plant tubers, you guys, you don't even know. I didn't even know until I started watching these videos, and then I found a million other people to go watch. The succulent greenhouse, she's in Florida. I think it'd be really fun to go hit up the Florida Cactus greenhouse with her. I think we should do that. Whenever I'm in Florida next, I'll come find you. I think it'd be really fun to go visit Julie Nicole out in Massachusetts, or Nicole in Chicago with My Clean Leaves. Really, there are so many people. Stacy at Here We Grow Again. But yeah, a lot of those people I think it'd be really fun to collab with. Let's see. Soil or Lecca? Soil. Name one person in another country you'd love to collab with. I'm gonna butcher this name. Sarah's Capades. I can't say it. He's in Australia. I'll include a link down below. He has an amazing backyard succulent garden, and it's just landscaped so gorgeously, and I would love to meet up with him sometime. Let's just take a trip to Australia. That sounds like the right answer. In-store plant shopping or online? Well, I love in-store plant shopping the most. It's very time consuming because I never can pick out the plant that I actually want. But for sure in-store. Now the problem here is that if I want to go in-store plant shopping, I'll probably have to travel a little bit further. We have a few greenhouses here, but I've kind of exhausted their resources. But obviously online works too. There's a lot more diverse options online, and so you can kind of find some stuff. But here with the weather being hit and miss, I can't really order much online in the winter, so it kind of limits my capabilities unless I get a heat pack. And even then, I don't know how much I trust it. what videos do you like more, houseplant tours or repottings? I don't know. I really like houseplant tours. I really like seeing how people actually design with their houseplants, if that makes sense. Because I don't know, I don't want all of my plants to just be under my grow lights all the time. I want to actually have my plants out in my living space. And so I mean, we're in my living room right now and I have these plants just sitting behind me, and maybe it doesn't look the best, but that's why I like watching houseplant tours, because I like seeing how people actually put their plants in their house and let them kind of be a decor element, I guess, if that makes sense. If there is a zombie apocalypse, what's the first plant you'd grab? Right now, it's probably this guy here, my Monstera deliciosa. All of its split leaves are way up here, so you can't see them, but it's just doing so good for me, and I am really happy with it, and it looks so tropical and happy. So maybe that one, but it's also probably not very practical. So maybe like a cactus if we're gonna try to use it as a weapon, I don't know. Or my seeds, so I can grow things. I'm gonna go with seeds. Seeds is my final answer, my seed box. How many plants do you own right now? So I had to count it up, and I don't have a number of actually how many plants I have, but for varieties, it was 79. So I have a lot of plants propagating, and a lot of them are small, or have a lot of them in different pots together. So instead of counting that, I just decided to count different varieties and kind of put them there. And I think that's probably an estimate. I probably missed a few, but 79 was the last time I checked. Any big plans for your channel in 2020? So I just launched my merch, and so that was really my main goal of 2020, which is kind of sad to think that it's already over. So now I have to find a new one. But I think my other goal is going to be kind of playing around with my vegetable garden and landscaping a little bit more, kind of getting outside of the house and doing some more fun stuff out there. That's gonna be a big part of it. And so I know it has been mainly about succulents and houseplants, but I think that'll be kind of nice to get into. Just a few other thoughts on this. M.I. Gardener is the other one that came to mind. When you think about like vegetable gardening, his channel is amazing. His family's super cute, and they do an excellent job gardening throughout the year, and they're extremely informative. So definitely check out their channel as well. So yeah, if I'm by Mount Rushmore, if anyone wants to come visit South Dakota, you can do, we'll go plant shopping or go do something fun. And so message me, I'm free. But thanks for watching, guys. I will include all the links down below to everyone else's channel, and I thought this was really fun. Let me know what your thoughts were, but I will see you in the next one. Bye.